You built a life that you secretly hate. So let me just say that one again. You built a life, a good life, but you secretly hate it. You built it. Nobody forced you. Nobody trapped you. Nobody sabotaged you into it or forced your hand. You chose this life that you're living now. The good bits and the bad bits. The job, the routine, the standard, and all those little compromises. But now you wake up with success on paper, maybe in your bank account, but emptiness in your chest. Income's decent, you're not broke, you're not failing, and you train sometimes, and you post the wins and people respect you, but you know the truth. You feel flat, you feel anxious and overwhelmed at night, and you feel broken into 100 pieces. You feel like you're playing a version of yourself that looks good to everybody else, but just feels wrong to you. And do you want to know what the worst part is? You can't even complain because technically you are doing well compared to other people, and that's the trap. You're not miserable enough to make a change. You haven't hit rock bottom. Life's just okay. So you're not fulfilled enough to feel powerful. You're suspended with mediocrity, just with better branding. So let me just be blunt for a second. You're proud of things that do not matter. All the salary increases, the job title at work, nice watch, new car on finance, and a half-decent physique, which you're struggling to maintain anyway. Meanwhile, you start strong, drift, negotiate, reset, and then say, I'll start again next week. And every single reset, that's just a silent admittance to yourself that you do not trust yourself. And you feel it. That subtle loss of self-respect, that internal voice that says, you know that you could be more than this, because you're not lazy, you know you're not. You're just undisciplined in private when it really matters. And you're not incapable, you're structurally misaligned. The 3 B's, body, being, and business. Because when we talk about body, you say you value your health, but you skip all the sessions. You say you want to be sharp, but you eat like your standards are optional. You love a fucking bit of food that makes you look and feel like shit. You look decent in certain clothes, but you know you're not operating at your peak. Soft body equals soft discipline. Let's get on to the second B, your being. Because your mind's loud and it's not clear. You consume content, but you do not build internal structure. You're reactive, you're scattered. You call it busy, but at the end of the day, it's fragmentation. Let's go on to the third B, business. Because yes, you make money and you make a decent amount compared to other people, but are you building something intentional, or are you just about surviving your inbox? Are you leading or are you reacting? Are you creating or are you coping? Because yeah, you've got income, but do you have control? Because when one pillar's weak, the others compensate. And compensation is exhausting. That exhaustion is what you label as burnout. But let me just tell you, let me just reiterate this into your mind. You're not burnt out. You're divided. Because I had a guy sit across from me once, mid-30s, earning more than he'd ever earned before. He got to the point where he's completely debt-free, which is something he never thought he'd achieve, and he was respected in his industry. And he said something that should scare you because it concerned me. He said, I've got everything I've worked for, and I'm still not proud of myself. I'm a fucking fat, miserable piece of shit. And that was a bit concerning to hear somebody even speak about themselves like that, because he'd let his body slide, he's let his standards slip, and he let small negotiations just become part of his identity. And that's exactly what's happening to you. Slow erosion, no explosion, no dramatic collapse, just a quiet becoming average. Because you hate motivational speeches. Good, you don't need hype, you need confrontation. If this is uncomfortable, then yes, it should be, because 5 years of this will not completely ruin your life. It will just cement it as just okay, just about bearable. Average body, scattered mind, and reactive income. You'll still be able to earn money, you'll still be able to post on Instagram like life's amazing, and you'll still look fine from the outside looking in. But you will still know that you're underperforming what you could be, what you could do, and what you could have. Because alignment is not balance, it's integration. When your body is trained with intent, your standards rise. When your mind's structured, your decisions sharpen. And when your business is built proactively, your income starts to compound. Body feeds business, being feeds business, business feeds back into your body, and the cycle repeats. When they move together, you stop feeling empty and you feel powerful, calm, certain, and in control. Right now, you're not in control. You're coasting, and coasting is just a slow decay. If this hits harder than you thought it was going to. You've clicked on it and got this far into the video, so what I'm saying must be hitting home. If you want the free system that I give to all my private clients, the alignment blueprint that aligns them across body, being and business and makes life all move forward together, click the link in the description and get your free copy of the alignment blueprint, or comment the word align on this video and I'll send it through. Because you do not hate your life, you just hate that you've built it below your potential of what you could be, do and have. And deep down, you know it.